Hello and welcome to episode 99 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Thea the Awakening. In the last episode, our Moonstone camp was attacked by the Mroki and the Shadow Horde twice. And we lost two members in the Moonstone's camp. We have our first expedition here has come over and dropped off two replacement members. But we are going to scout out this area a little bit more just to clear out some of the nests and caves over here to prevent that from happening again. Um, and if we are able to at some point, I think we'll make some more camp in this area just to be able to clear out some of these fogs.
You are set upon by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves. Their faces are scarred, as if they cut. The lead dwarf spits and grunts at you.
Let's just go ahead and
Your men stand firm, showing off their strength
share
and
some food.
confidence. The dwarf leader listens to you. You share a meal by the fire and exchange stories.
I forgot that we have so many things queued up. Well, not exactly queued up. We have basically template to make weapons and things, just in case we have people to do them or needs for them, so we don't have to go back and do them again. But we're producing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 kind of food, which is nice. That coupled with meat and some other things give us the 10 kind of food that we need for our expedition. Let's go down to the giant cave down here that we saw earlier. That we have the 10 kind of food here that we need for the expedition to get +2 movement. There's nothing to gather here, so let's continue on. And now people have healed enough to turn off this notification down here, which is good.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Alright, so this is cool, because now that we have those buildings, we have a couple more options. So before we have warrior crafting, medic, and gatherers, but now we have sage and witch. I'm not sure which one, and hunter as well. I'm not sure which one is better between witches and sage. So let's get a sage first.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Excellent. And it's interesting that I don't see an idol member here, which means that the sage may have grew up in our first expedition. Yes, he did. He grew up in here. It was 22 before, now we have 23. And I actually just paused the game to make a note of that. So we have a sage named Naslav. There he is. He does not carry a whole lot of things. He can gather quite a bit. There's a lot of folklore, a little bit of medic, some will. This is a 52 weight thing. Let's give him that for now. And also give him a spear as well. We're building a bunch of spear at home. That's too heavy for him. A little bit of armor just to tide him through. We have a shield that's 55, so he cannot carry both of these items. That's too heavy as well. Wow, a sage is herbalism. So look at sage. So he's a sage, but it seems like witch and sage are about the same. Given that's the case, we'll have to try a witch next time and see what happens. And we have a little bit more weight. Let's give him a little bit more shielding so he can survive a little bit better. A little bit more armor as well. Actually, let's give him a little extra medic. There you go. 90 or 100. I don't think we have any tools that is less than that, so we'll go that good. So there was a giant cave down here somewhere. Let's go ahead and assassinate these guys. Dismantle these. Okay, let's check for resources. We're looking for different kind of food basically. And I don't know where the giant cave went off to, but I assume that they moved somewhere else. Oh, there would be the Mroki again, near our mushroom camp. Let's just that's rough. Let's just begin combat. Whew, this is rough. We get to go first. Let's just bring out some attack. There's the Mroki. He can't really attack right now, which is good. So that's 50 damage right there with 50 hits. We can play 2. So this is a kill. A little bit overkill actually, but not much we can do about that. Let's bring this one out. Okay, that's also a kill, which is good. Except that none of us can handle that 109 damage there. We get 2 hit in, but that's not going to be enough. So he's going to be hurt pretty bad. Too bad we don't have any hammers out front, so we can't really spread the damage out too much. Do support ally. That would be a waste. So that's 380 something. There's no way we can do 190 damage, I don't think. First action 13, 12, so we could technically send both of these guys out front and we can support him. Not a whole lot. We can support them by 15 here. That bring that to 29 plus 15 is 44, maybe a little bit more if we count the poison. That's only like 100. And 26 plus 6 or so is not going to be enough. There's no one who can handle this 109 damage. No. So I think what we need to do, because I'm expecting another 50 or so attack over here. Oh, 50 or so damage, health over here. So in order to do that, I might get this guy out. So let's just get this one closer. Actually, that's not doing anything. Ah, that's bad. Because he got a free hit. So we might end up just push him up here anyway and do as much damage as we can. Let's do a little bit piercing. Oh, they all have just shadow creatures. Okay. So now I will support him by 15. Bring to 44. That the first action. Piece a little bit more. Actually confuse. That guy would just help anything because he'll be dead. Let's just make it 30 something. Let's just bring him way up front. Okay, let's see how this goes. So that poison should do some more damage. That's just not enough. Okay, so that's their first kill. Then that's their second kill. Okay, that should be fine. They get to go first. That's fine too. I don't mind the Mroki out there. We can play one card. Let's just bring this one out. So that's a kill there. We'll go ahead and bring the spears out. Because this damage will, unless it's being applied to this one, which is fine too. I don't mind that at all. Let's bring this one out as well. So we can actually confuse this guy, which is what I would do. Let's just get this one up here. this one up here. If I add 15 to this makes it 70, which I assume actually that might not be the right assumption. So this one will probably hit, ideally it will hit this guy, and then they'll all try to attack him. But if not, if he attack him first, let's do this and see what happens. Okay, so we attack that first. That's bad, because now that guy got squish. We'll win, but there are 4 people who are seriously hurt. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch. Ouch, indeed. Well, 5 people seriously hurt, and Soberslav is just injured.
Making your way through the woodlands, you hear the cries of a child.
Let's investigate.
You get in closer and see a young girl, maybe 10 years old, huddled among the bushes, surrounded by... The child gets up and walks over to you. She's wearing a long, rusty red coat and has 2 thick plaits sticking out from under a hood. Thank you, strangers. But now you must go and save my grandma. Oh, please go and save her.
Now, the interesting thing is, we've ran into this before. And she's a werewolf. And we've gone through all the stuff, so let's see if we can take the child with us this time.
The
See what
child
happens.
scowls at you, and you feel a chill run down your spines. Now that you think of it, the little girl's eyes seem kind of yellowish and narrow, a bit like a wolf. You hear the cries of wolves closing in again.
Let's
You
just take
kill
this.
the wolves and find the little girl among them, half turned into the werewolf form. You find a precious ruby necklace on her, with a drawing of her and an older woman inside.
So we gain some animal kinship. Now this is what I'm worried about, because down here I think we do have herbs and things. And medics, hopefully. We do have a bunch of herbs. Let's filter on medics. Those Mroki just hit very, very hard. So he has 11 medic, which is nice. He is the only medic here. Okay. So let's hope that we survive. If not, it'll be another sad day indeed. So let's attack this army and come back. Just checking these just in case they are something more than they appear. Make our way back via this ruin here.
You come across the ruins of an... As you search the ruined city, you beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
We'll just go ahead and dismantle most of these things. making our way. Well, first of all, we come back here to pick up stuff. And then let's hope nobody die.
Wounds don't always have a chance to heal, and so death can claim its prize.
Fortunately, Velaslav did. And so Morsel joined the Beyond. So we've lost 3 people.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Well, let's get a witch and see what happened.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
So Yana grew up. Let's just celebrate the rite of passage. And here's an idle person. Put equipment first. So Yana is over here. She is a witch. I guess she has curse over the other one, maybe. I'm not really sure. Give her a sword, and she can actually use both the sword and the shield. Well, both of these are bad quality. And I guess we'll give her some rings. Maybe just one ring. And then we'll put her to work. There's 5 crafting, which is good, because that allows us to craft yet another kind of no, we run out of diamond for this anyway. So we take her and I guess make some fish pie. It's Yana. Since we're out of diamonds, to make some hammers or some spears. Let's just make a few of these leashes here. Also need some bow. Let's just do that. They could put a couple of turns to make bow, but we can certainly make a few of them. Okay. So we have 18 people here. I guess the Moonstone Camp, which is not Moonstone Camp, the Mushroom Camp, just have to wait for a little bit. So we'll take these guys back and drop yet another person off.
Slavers are a sadly common sight in Thea these days.
Okay, we can't ignore slavers, so we'll deal with them. Just banish them all. So we should be making 9 kind of food now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe just 8. Let's deal with the slavers.
You approach the slavers and see they are a mixed group of different peoples, including orcs, humans, goblins, and even dwarves. They drag behind them a row of malnourished, worn-out slaves, including children, shackled and cruelly whipped by their captors.
So we've
The
done this a
slavers
few
are well
times.
armed, but they have clearly seen some fighting not long ago, as they have bandages and look banged up.
So done this a few times, only get 1 jar out of it. And then this one and get 2 jar out of it. We can just go ahead and attack and see what happened.
You killed all the slavers. Some slaves died during the skirmish, but some remain alive and rejoice at your heroism. You gather up those who can still walk and make a quick burial for those who did not make it.
So I assume that is the same as the first choice, and then choose to attack. Leave the bat nest over there. There's some seaweed here, so let's camera gather some of it. Not really interested in obsidian, so let's not even worry about it. Why are we making these? Because I did the same thing as before with the Lishi here. I did not put it on infinite. Let's make sure we do that. I have a feeling I might not have done that with some of the food as well. That's why we only produce the 8 kind of food instead of 9. The only problem is I don't know what that is. Oh, some of the food might actually take 2 turns. That's very why too. Well, that's a lot of moving up 1 position at a time. Build some more of these. And build some more of those as well. Brick camp. So we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's better. Oh, we do have 2 things here, so let's go ahead and unlock our diamond. Found 1 source of it down near Mithro camp over here. This place here, if we camp here, oh, that's herbs, that's not food. Rats. Oh, that's unfortunate. Get a lot of minerals here. Stones and things. Unfortunately, no food. So we'd have to like run back and forth. It's okay. What are these guys? I think that's one of our quests as well. Probably pick up a pickanet out of that. I think there's a house somewhere. go to the camp, pick up some stuff. Oh, these are from the people who die here as well. That's unfortunate. So he can't use anything. He can't use anything. He has a hammer. Ah, this is tough. So this is not better. Okay, so this one is ancient wood and dragon bone. Does a heck of a lot of damage. This one does 26 damage total with leeching. We might have to do that instead. Oh, now these guys can really use any of this stuff. Well, okay. We can just pick this up and bring it back then. Let's go and dismantle it. So bring this stuff back. And keep the herbs. Keep that one thing there, I guess. Keep the trinkets. Wow. So before I forget, this thing made out of ancient wood and dragon bone is better. Right, because there's 26 base damage to begin with. Let's go all the way up top and then we'll move it down. So let's make one of these and see what happens. This way we have things to compare. And then if it's better than the other two, then we'll just stop both of these. Wow. At least we know. So let's not go trade now food for wood. instead, let's go. Let's go straight over here. We'll pick on that if we can. And then go and drop him off at the mushroom camp. Okay. So now we made this thing. Let's compare. This thing do just normal damage is 26. Poison and leech. These ones do 26 with magic. This one do 22 with perception and magic. This one do 26 perception and magic if it's good. Okay, we just have to make sure that they're good then. That's 26. Normal is 22. This one normal is 26. So normal is also 26. But it has magic. I'll build 1 or 2 more of those and see what happens. We did build a bunch more bows, I believe. 3 more. So these will need to be retired at some point. Before I'll do that at later. Let's go down and meet these guys before we forget.
You are ambushed. A group of thugs stands in your way, bearing weapons and vile grins
Let's
on
go
them.
and flirt.
You've got a pretty face and sweet. You flex your muscles and you sweet talk the bandit captain so well, they are absolutely besotted with you. The ruffian kneels down.
Let's leave. Okay, so we that's not the new one, that's just still the same old one. Now this is the new one. They're both normal. So let's just wait until we get a good one and see what happens. We're still tracking this group down. Good thing they don't move very fast. Continue going this way. Take a look at some of this stuff again. Okay, so this would be the good one. So this one does 32 damage total. No magic. Six, 32. So this is the 22, 26. And wait 45 versus this one waiting 54. These are the regular one. Let's go ahead and disassemble them. This is 22, 3, 1, 26, 4 something. Dismantle these 5 as well. So I assume this one, 1 magic. That's hard to decide. So the base damage of this is higher. Let's build a couple more. We do have the resource. Okay. This group is over here. Let's end our turn. Track these guys down. One movement. Nothing worth gathering. End our turn again. Let's visit these guys. Can camp and mine some of this stuff here, so let's do that. I don't think we use it for anything, unless we start making jewelry that needs it. But I don't know enough about that yet.
You chase down the rogue Bugay and find him in the company of some winged women, most likely the wind demonettes, Vili, and several pine conettes of various shapes and sizes, including pine cones, mushrooms, chestnuts.
Let's just be straight.
The old stump, we are demons.
You have defeated the Bugay and his minions. You find their bodies disintegrate into various wood types. Among the rubble, you find one, a pine cornet steps up in front of you and takes on the form of a toddler-sized.
So let's name him. I forgot where we were with the naming. I think we're naming them after states now. And let's go with Montana. And then we'll drop him off at the camp. As much as we can anyway. have another scholar. And let's see how we will name this person. So we have Scholaron and Scholaroni. Call Scolarono. So I guess a good pike is just going to be that. It's not going to change much. That's too heavy for him to wear. That is not. Oh, we have these two. $40 armors. That's really nice. Get the foregathering thing. Actually, let's get the crafting thing. 3 craft. It's too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy. And let's make some food. And I'm still unsure if we want to go through which kind of pikes we want, but let's go ahead and not use this leashy here at least. Okay, let's go down here and take care of these guys. To take care of these guys as well, if we can, before they get to the mushroom camp. That's a big stack. Not as big as the Shadow
As you
Horde.
make your way through the hills, you are suddenly jumped by a large, ragged group of crazed people who create a lot of chaos, but you're not sure what their purpose is. Within seconds, before you had a chance to fully draw your weapons, they run off into the hills again. But you quickly realize that some of the women in your party are missing.
Chase them and get them back.
The fight was tough, but you won. The scavengers are either dead or running for their lives. You realize with great dread that they managed to kill off some of the prisoners during the fight. One of the rescued people join your team, and you find some basic loot.
Okay, so we end up with another scavenger. Oh no, she's a gatherer, not a scavenger. Okay, that's good. Except the only bad thing about this is now we need to re-equip these people. Because when that event happened, they get stripped of all their stuff. So let's do that. That. Guess that's better. Too heavy. Really don't know what they were using. These guys definitely need better weaponry. Okay. And I guess she can help gathering mithril. So now we have 11 people over there. We'll definitely make a bunch of these things. Maybe we should stop. Let's make some crafting tool. This seems to be a waste to make gathering tool. So let's just make some food instead. Making lots of food. Let's take our party. Let's just drop the piconet off before we go any further. And that was Montana. Pick up most of the stuff here. This turned out to be a really long episode. We'll deal with the equipment later, I think. It's too depressing to try to do that now. Okay, we make a few of these. Make a lot of food. Idle people out of this mushroom camp because Montana here is not doing anything. There's mushroom over here. There's wood over here. Take care of this.
You approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
Use stealth.
Carefully you ambush the giants and attack them from the shadows before they have a chance to react.
And then we'll just go and drop everything off here and call it an episode. Definitely have a lot of resources, but I think as a whole the last few episode has been bad for us, in a sense that we lost 3 people. We've gained a few as well, but I don't think the people that we gain are as strong as the people that we lost. Let's drop some of these off. We're low on food as well, so next time we'll have to pick up some food. We'll call it an episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.